Hi guys, Takedown here, and I'm joined by Taylor, Tate, George and Simon. So,
Hello. Hi.
first of all, with the prelims, we've both sort of agreed on these ones here, and I'm going to just run through the names of who I believe and George and Simon believe can be winning the first three fights. So we've got winner, Tavares, Bowles, Sotiropoulos, and Melvin Guillard. Okay. So what are your ideas on the Siver and Wiman fight?
Okay, do you want to go first or should I go first?
You can start.
Okay, I'm going to pick Dennis Siver in this fight, simply because I believe that his stand-up is a lot better than Wiman's stand-up. Yeah, great kicks, great everything, I think.
Spinny kicks.
Yeah, lots of spinny things. But yeah, I think that he'll just sort of stuff the takedowns. It'll be a bit harder than the takedowns from Sotiropoulos.
Yeah, it's more sort of powerful takedowns than like technique takedowns that George was doing. And
yeah, so we'll have to avoid those takedowns. But I think on the feet he'll pick them apart like he did George Sotiropoulos.
yeah. I mean,
Soto, whatever his name is, he didn't have long to prepare for that fight, did he?
I
think it was a week's notice he got.
Yeah, something
in
like
Australia.
That. Yeah, something like
that.
But the other Wyman's stand-up is decent as well, but it's sort of like just quite one-dimensional, just sort of boxing. But I think Siver mixing it up more will be like quite a big factor in this fight. So prediction: Siver by maybe like second round TKO or decision for me. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Siver by round 3 unanimous decision.
I was going to say round 3 TKO.
Okay.
Alright, on to Carlos Condit and Kim, Dong-Sik Kim. So, I'm going to start off, Condit coming off a big knockout victory over Dan Hardy in England. Yeah, it wasn't great for the British fans, but he is looking really good. So it's sort of, if anything, it's good that Hardy lost to someone that's like at the moment fighting at such a high level. And Condit is sort of stand up, his speed and punches have been looking really good. And I think Kim's stand up is also good, but I don't think it's as quick and powerful. It's more sort of he just sort of stands back and it like sort of sharpshooter style. He'll come in with like a couple jabs, a right hand, and then sort of move back out. But Condit, he's sort of always on. You're always pushing the pace and that.
Yeah.
He's got to watch for the takedowns though, because judo.
Jim's black belt in judo. But like you, I have to agree. I think Carlos Condit's stand-up is much more aggressive and ruthless. And I think that he's
and on the ground, I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, on the ground, I don't think it's going to be a big problem for Carlos Condit because he has got great submissions, and I think his endurance as well is really good. So
yeah, I don't see Carlos Condit losing this fight in real any way really. I think his stand-up's better. He can handle Dominick Kim's ground game, and I'm thinking Carlos Condit the whole way in this fight.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to agree with you both. I haven't really said much yet, have I? I need to start speaking. I can't really see Condit losing this one either. No,
so I'm going to say Condit by first round TKO. I think he'll be able to catch him with his good hands. And if it does go longer into the fight, I think Condit's endurance and the way he's just going to push the pace, I don't see this one going all 3 rounds. So maybe first round or second round TKO for that.
Yeah,
I was going to say that's second round TKO.
Yeah, I'm going second round TKO for Condit. Yeah.
Alright, nice one.
Nice one.
It's going surprisingly better than I thought. Okay, so on to Tito Ortiz versus Ryan Bade. Oh dear.
This is in the dark. Why?
It's cruel. It's so cruel.
It's 3 losses and no contest and another loss. He's off at the moment.
Yeah, he's become 4 losses in a draw.
I mean, they could have given him an easy.
Down.
Yeah, they could have given him a break, couldn't they? Like, and after he fought Matt Hamill, and like he couldn't stuff Matt Hamill's takedowns. How's he gonna like beat the much more athletic, powerful Ryan Bader's takedowns? It's just sort of stupid.
No chance, does it?
I think Dana White just, you know, he's kind of had enough of him now, and he's just
getting rid of him.
Just wants to get rid of Tito there. So I don't know how to go into this too much. Just I think Tito's boxing has never been that good. He does the occasional high kick, but it's never been to top level. Ryan Bader, we know for sure, has got some knockout power because he has got a couple knockout wins on his record. Also with the takedowns, if Ortiz couldn't stuff Matt Hamill's takedowns, fair enough. Matt Hamill is like a Division 1 wrestler, but Bader he's got really powerful takedowns, and I think if anything he's just going to want to be keeping it on the feet and look for the knockout there, and it should come quite easily.
Yeah, I just think Bader's going to out-wrestle him first round possibly, then beat him up a little bit, second round, finish him, knock him out.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to go... Yeah, I think Ryan Bader is literally better at everything than Tito Ortiz. And I'm just saying I think Ryan Bader is stronger, could out-wrestle him, could out-strike him, could do everything. So I think that Tito's going to be afraid of Ryan Bader's stand-up and his knockout power, and is going to possibly attempt takedowns, but just won't see those takedowns come. And I think that Ryan Bader is going to just demolish him standing up.
I feel a bit sorry for Ryan Bader in this one, actually, because it's sort of a bit of a step down for him, really.
Yeah,
well, I guess being a legend, because he used to be a legend.
He's fighting someone who's come off 3 losses.
Yeah.
I mean, Hardy had a title shot, and he's had 3 losses.
Yeah.
And he's almost on prelims now.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm going to go for Ryan Bader by first round TKO or second round TKO. I don't think this is going to a third round or decision at all.
No, it shouldn't.
I'm going to go second round TKO as well.
Yeah, I agree. Second round TKO. I think just going to take him down, ground and pound, and it should be a really easy victory for Ryan Bader there. So, on to Silva versus Leben. Now, we've got mixed views on this fight. I've been a massive fan of Wanderlei Silva. He's one of my favourite fighters of all time. I loved him in Pride. In Pride, for those of you that didn't watch it or didn't know, he was basically like the Anderson Silva. He was looking, no one could beat him, and he was just sort of looking so impressive. But obviously, as he got into UFC, he struggled. He lost badly against Rampage Jackson, and so sort of lost a few bad fights. But then he's coming off a win over Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping, as the Americans like to refer to him. Bisping, whatever, and yes, but I think he's going to come back on good form. He's like there was like an article in Fighters Only magazine. He's been sort of training really hard, and like even though he's he's getting older now, he's still looking in good condition, and yeah, so I think that he's going to be able to come out with the win here. But like, what do you guys think?
Leben's a tough guy, really. Yeah, he's just a really, really tough guy.
Yeah, I think, but he didn't do too well against Brian Stan's power. But I don't know, we can't really see Wanderlei's power and how he's been doing. I mean, he's been off with an injury